Most people in Denmark are using digital wallets every single day without realizing they are either saving money or missing out on better financial efficiency. And the biggest mistake you need to avoid is assuming all digital wallets in Denmark do the same thing. They don't. Some are just payment tools, some are banking apps, and a few actually help you reduce fees, track spending, and optimize your financial life. Here's the truth no one tells you. In 2026, digital wallets in Denmark are not just about tapping your phone at a store. They are part of a highly connected payment ecosystem that controls how you spend, how you transfer money, and how efficiently you manage your everyday finances. And if you use them correctly, you can simplify payments, avoid friction, and improve your overall money management. In this video, you are going to learn the 10 best digital wallets in Denmark for 2026. But more importantly, you will understand exactly how each one works, when to use it, and how smart users combine them for maximum convenience. Now, here's something most beginners miss. There is no single perfect wallet in Denmark. The real advantage comes from combining multiple systems based on your lifestyle. Let's start immediately, because the first one is already used everywhere in Denmark, every single day. Number 1 is Apple Pay. Apple Pay is one of the most widely used digital wallets in Denmark. You can use it in supermarkets, cafes, restaurants, public transport, shopping centers, and almost anywhere contactless payments are accepted. But here is where most people get confused. Apple Pay itself does not provide cashback or rewards. It is only a secure payment layer. The rewards depend entirely on the card you connect to it. For example, Alex in Copenhagen uses Apple Pay linked to his Danske Bank card. Every time he taps his phone, the payment is instant and secure. But any rewards come from the bank, not Apple Pay. Now, here's the problem. Many users think Apple Pay is where rewards are generated. That is not true. But here is where it gets interesting. Apple Pay is extremely powerful in Denmark because it is accepted almost everywhere and works seamlessly with major banks like Danske Bank, Nordea, Nykredit, and Jyske Bank. And in a minute, I will show you a system that helps you reduce international fees when traveling outside Denmark. Let's move to number 2, Google Wallet. Google Wallet is the main competitor to Apple Pay in Denmark, especially for Android users. Just like Apple Pay, Google Wallet does not directly offer cashback. It stores your debit and credit cards and allows you to pay securely using your phone. For example, Sarah in Aarhus links her Nordea and Jyske Bank cards to Google Wallet. Every payment goes through her bank, and rewards depend on her card provider. But here's the catch. Google Wallet is only as powerful as the cards you connect. If your card has no benefits, Google Wallet does not add extra value. Now, here is where it gets interesting. Google Wallet allows you to switch between multiple cards instantly, which helps you optimize spending for groceries, fuel, or online shopping. In a minute, I will show you a Danish payment system that completely changed how people transfer money instantly. Let's move to number 3, MobilePay. MobilePay is one of the most important digital payment systems in Denmark. It is used by almost everyone. It allows instant money transfers between individuals, payments in stores, online shopping, and even small business transactions. For example, Jake in Copenhagen uses MobilePay to split dinner bills instantly with friends. No cash, no delay, no complications. Now here is where it gets interesting. In Denmark, MobilePay is so widely used that many people don't even exchange bank details anymore. They just say, "I'll MobilePay you." But here is the problem. MobilePay is not a cashback system. It is a transfer and payment system. Still, it is essential in daily life because it replaces cash almost completely in Denmark. Let's move to number 4, Dankort system. Dankort is not a traditional wallet, but it is the backbone of card payments in Denmark. Almost every Danish debit card is connected to Dankort for domestic transactions. For example, Emma in Odense pays for groceries using her Dankort-linked card without even thinking about it. Now here's where it gets interesting. Dankort transactions are often cheaper for merchants, which helps keep the overall payment system efficient. But here's the catch. Users do not directly see cashback or rewards from Dankort itself. Let's move to number 5, Danske Bank mobile app. Danske Bank is one of the largest banks in Denmark, and its mobile app is widely used for banking and payments. It allows transfers, bill payments, budgeting tools, and card control. For example, Mike in Copenhagen uses Danske Bank app to manage salary deposits and monthly expenses. Now here is the problem. Like most banks, rewards depend on credit cards, not the wallet itself. But here's where it gets interesting. Danske Bank offers strong budgeting features that help users automatically track spending categories. Let's move to number 6, Nordea Wallet. Nordea is another major bank in Denmark with a strong digital banking ecosystem. It allows payments, account management, and financial tracking. For example, Lisa in Aalborg uses Nordea app to manage savings and monthly bills. Now, here is where it gets interesting. Nordea sometimes offers card-based promotions and merchant discounts. But here is the catch. The wallet itself is focused on banking, not cashback rewards. Let's move to number 7, Jyske Bank app. Jyske Bank is widely used across Denmark and offers a strong mobile banking experience. It allows transfers, payments, and full account control. For example, David in Copenhagen uses Jyske Bank app to manage daily spending and savings goals. Now, here is where it gets interesting. Jyske Bank provides useful financial insights that help users improve spending habits. But here is the problem. Rewards are tied to cards, not the app. Let's move to number 8, Revolut. Revolut is increasingly popular in Denmark, especially among travelers and digital professionals. It allows multi-currency accounts, low exchange fees, and real-time spending tracking. For example, Kevin in Copenhagen uses Revolut when traveling to Germany or Spain to avoid high currency conversion fees. Now, here is where it gets interesting. Revolut sometimes offers cashback and partner deals depending on your subscription plan. But here is the catch. Premium features require paid upgrades. Let's move to number 9, Curve. Curve is a smart wallet that combines multiple cards into one system. It allows users to manage spending across multiple bank accounts from a single app. For example, Sarah in Copenhagen uses Curve to combine her Nordea and Danske Bank cards. Now here is where it gets interesting. Curve can help reduce foreign transaction fees depending on how it is used. But here is the problem. It is still not as widely adopted in Denmark compared to local systems. Finally, number 10, Samsung Wallet. Samsung Wallet is used by Samsung smartphone users in Denmark and combines payments, loyalty cards, and secure access features. It allows contactless payments using stored cards and integrates with supported banks. For example, John in Copenhagen uses Samsung Wallet for fast payments in cafes and stores. But here is the reality. Samsung Wallet does not provide standalone cashback. It depends entirely on linked cards. Now, here is where it gets interesting. It is best for convenience and ecosystem integration. Now let's bring everything together because this is where most people finally understand the real system. There is no single best digital wallet in Denmark. Each one serves a different purpose. Apple Pay is best for fast contactless payments. Google Wallet is best for Android users and card flexibility. MobilePay is best for instant transfers. Dankort is the backbone of domestic payments. Bank apps like Danske Bank, Nordea, and Jyske Bank are best for financial control. Revolut is best for travel and currency savings. Curve is best for multi-card management. Samsung Wallet is best for ecosystem convenience. But here is the biggest mistake people make. They try to use one wallet for everything. That is exactly why they miss convenience, efficiency, and savings. Now here is the smart strategy in 2026. Use Apple Pay or Google Wallet for daily spending. Use MobilePay for instant transfers. Use bank apps for financial planning. Use Revolut for international travel. Use Curve for managing multiple cards. Use credit cards for rewards optimization. This is how smart users in Denmark build a complete financial system instead of relying on one app. And here's the final insight most people never realize. Digital wallets are not just payment tools. They are financial systems that control how efficiently you manage your money every day. Every fee avoided, every optimized transaction, and every smart financial decision adds up over time. Now let's quickly summarize. Apple Pay and Google Wallet provide convenience. MobilePay enables instant transfers. Dankert powers domestic payments. Bank apps provide financial control. Revolut provides global flexibility. Curve provides card optimization. Samsung Wallet provides ecosystem convenience. Credit cards provide real rewards. If you combine them correctly, you are not just using apps anymore. You are building a complete financial strategy. And if you found this helpful, make sure to like, comment your favorite wallet in Denmark, and subscribe because the next video will show you how people in Europe are stacking credit cards with digital wallets to maximize rewards without changing their spending habits.